Hi guys, so I know I haven't really been updating you on my hair process. As a matter of fact, all my hair's not fitting in, so I'm just gonna scooch you up a bit. But I feel like you've kind of been getting updates because obviously I do other videos and obviously I've been like doing dyeing videos and stuff, so I feel like you can see the quality and the texture of my hair and everything. But I thought I'd come here today and do more of an official update. I believe the day I'm filming this, which is February the 9th, 2018, I am 5 months post big chop. So technically I have been natural for a year and 5 months if you look at it that way, because I stopped relaxing my hair September the 2nd 2016. Obviously I was letting it grow out, like transitioning into natural hair, but I big chopped on September the 2nd 2017, and that's when my real hair has flourished. So it's 5 months on from there. You guys probably know what I meant. I don't know why I had to flesh that out and make it like extra, because that was unnecessary, and now most of you, if you didn't get it at first, you're probably even more confused now. But basically I've had my natural hair for 5 months basically, at this length. So I thought I'd come on here and just give you a few I don't know, just comments about it, I guess. I don't really have too much to say. The first thing is that I've actually learnt the difference between hair that is dry and hair that is just my natural frizzy texture. So I end up not over moisturising it, which I think I was doing in the early days, because I mean that can be equally as detrimental to growth and quality as not moisturising it enough. So I've still tried to sort of stick to my every other day moisturising routine, but obviously if my hair needs moisture, or perhaps I'm doing a takedown and I need a bit of slip to undo a style, I will go ahead and add some moisture if I need it. For example, I did this really juicy wash and go one time and I didn't need to moisturise it for like 6 days. It was really moisturised. In case you're wondering, this is my hair in its stretch state. It's quite long actually. This is from a really rough like bantu knot style that I wore to sleep last night, and then I undid it today. Before that I had basically had it in like 5 cane rows pretty much for the whole week. I had taken out the back bit a few times and had these, basically I had 3 at the back and 2 at the front, and the 2 at the front I would have clipped backwards, and the 3 at the back I undid if I was going out for uni or whatever, but most of the time they were laid back in plaits. So I took it out yesterday and it was nice and big, and then I couldn't be bothered to cornrow it again, or cane row it, however you want to pronounce it. So I just put them in like bantu knots. I probably had about 8 I think, and this is the results. It wasn't like anything super duper great, it was just to keep a puffy kind of big curled style basically, nothing too polished, but that's just in case you're wondering. Currently, as you can see, I have dyed my hair again. Since going natural I've dyed my hair twice, so you probably have seen videos, but you know, I'll link them if you haven't. A month of being natural, so October the 2nd or around that time, I dyed my hair green, and I have recently dyed my hair half and half, purple and pink, even though the pink side's really faded at the moment, so it kind of looks like purple and brown or purple and orange sort of thing. And you know, it's doing great. I don't use too many harsh things on my hair. Like, I don't think I've used heat at all, or if I have, I think once or twice I put it under a heat cap, like to deep condition, but I haven't used like direct like hair dryer heat on my hair to stretch it or anything. It stretches pretty well if I just want to do a twist, or you know, the banding method, it stretches quite well. And I've been shocked to see that when it is stretched out and I'm looking specifically at the roots, I'm like, why is my hair so straight? Like, it shocks me that it's not coarse and curly, but that might change as it grows out. What else? Yeah, back to the quality of my hair. I haven't noticed anything crazy. I mean, my hair, I've noticed now, because it's so short and my hands go in my hair easier, I guess, because of the shortness, but I've noticed like dry patches on my scalp. Before, I've had this forever basically, because when I was relaxed I used to always just put it down to the relaxers not being washed out. I've just got flakes where it's like dried on my head. But I've had that since transitioning, and then I've noticed it again now, and it's all over my head. And I think what it is, Mum said it might be dermatitis. I don't think it's anything that serious, but I think what it is literally just a bit of dry skin. My hair hasn't been washed for like a week or two now, so it's coming up to that stage, and I do get itchy, dry scalp. Like back in the day, I used to get dandruff really bad, so I think it just clusters. Even though sometimes when I scratch it, it feels like I'm pulling off a bit of my scalp, which is strange. But it doesn't really hurt. I mean, if I keep worrying at it, yeah, I'm probably irritating my scalp underneath. But I do think it's just dirt build up, especially because I'm constantly like wetting my hair and putting more product on it if I want to like change it drastically for a day or something. So yeah, product build up and dirt, I'm assuming. But that's the only like negative difference I've noticed in my hair. I guess I'm putting more things on it more often. For example, like gels and stuff. Like I never used to use gels when I was relaxed, so I didn't really have that issue as often, maybe. What else? Oh, I've got a little list actually. So gels, I've been delving into the world of gels, as you may have seen from my little videos that I've been doing. So I'm not going to talk about them in depth because I've been writing down like little combinations of what each gel has done for me so far, because I was still on like the journey of trying to find one that works for me. So the first one I actually picked up was the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curling Gel Souffle. I found that this didn't really make my hair super defined, and it left a sticky feeling, like it never really dried. However, I find it quite nice if I want like just something in my hair. It's light enough that I feel comfortable putting it all over my hair, but it's not strong enough to hold down my baby hairs. And then I found the Eco Styler. Now this is the olive oil one. It's a maximum hold of 10. I don't like the idea, I don't know if I've tried it yet, but I don't like the idea of putting it all through my hair because it is so strong, and I could imagine it being crunchy, so I don't think I've tried it all over the hair yet. But I really like it for edges. This in conjunction with this spray I use, let me just go get the spray. This spray, I think I've talked about it before, which is also an olive oil kind of one. It's Organics Africa's Best Olive Oil Setting Lotion. This makes my edges lay down like so smooth, almost crispy sometimes, but I've kind of got to get the balance right. So basically, I'd mentioned this before, but I had used this for styles like, what are they called? I can't remember. You know those big curly former things? You know those big bands that you twist in your hair? Yeah, well, those I used to use it when my hair was relaxed and to set it, and when I was relaxed I didn't really like it because it just felt sticky if I put too much on, and I'd always cringe because it reminded me of hairspray, which I don't really like in my hair, to be honest. It just feels weird. But now that I'm natural, I've been loving this a bit more for my edges. I saw this girl, I can't remember what her name is. Oh dear, sorry. She used it on her edges and then went in with gel, and I tried it, and oh my god, they laid so nicely. So that in conjunction with each other is nice. And then the more recent products that I picked up in terms of like gels and stuff, oh I forgot one, sorry, it's these three. So I'll talk about this first. So this one here is the Bumble and Bumble BB Curl Conditioning Mousse. I don't remember this doing too much, to be honest. It's just nice smelling. I think it would be more better for like wavy hair. It doesn't really make my hair look curly or anything crazy, but I guess it would be nice as a style. Like I put a lot of it in and then like maybe put my hair in rollers or something. I feel like it would work that way, but in terms to actually define curls and make it something like this, I don't see that doing it too well. And then I got some of Aunt Jackie's products. This is from the Curls and Coils line. So I've got the Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Gel Curling Gel, and the Curl Maintenance Anti-Poof Defining Curl Whip. I've got videos on all of these where I talk you through like first time trying, and I think I've done a couple of videos on this or something, so I'll link relevant things in the description if I can't fit them in the cards anymore, in case you want to see them in action. But yeah, these are nice. I think I'm still needing to try them separately. I can't remember if I've tried them on their own yet, but this is more like, I would use this as like a moisturiser, I guess. I can't imagine this doing too much on its own because it is more of a cream formula. I just can't imagine it doing a lot, but the gel's really nice. It's slipperier than the other gels I've tried. It smells so good. It's more like, I know it sounds strange saying it, but it's more wet feeling. Again, it feels quite light, so I don't think it does an incredible amount unless you put a lot in. But that's something I'm trying to do, like being more heavy-handed with things. I think works better if I want a better, stronger curl formation. But it makes me cringe putting lots of product in my hair. I don't know why. It just makes me like, ugh, I don't want it in my hair, basically, because I know I'm not going to wash it for like another week or something, and that just kind of grosses me out a little bit, knowing that I've got so much gunk in there. What else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. Oh yes, I've been using a mixture of rose water and witch hazel, and this at the moment's got mostly water in it. But the latter is drying, so the witch hazel I do find drying, but I feel like I've read somewhere that it's good for the scalp, and like, I mean, I use witch hazel and rose water actually for my skin, so it's nice and to remove spots and stuff, so I feel like it cleanses the skin, so hence the scalp, so I try to put it more near the root. But I've only got like a little bit of the witch hazel in here, because obviously where I put this mostly, like, hopefully near the root, mostly near the root, but also throughout the hair, I don't want it drying the hair, if that makes sense. So I think what I'll do next time is I'll separate it, because I've been using this on my face as well, but I might separate it and have just witch hazel on its own, so I can get at the root and then like scrub it in and like wash it off. But the rose water I'll spread throughout the hair and just keep it in. I can't remember exactly what rose water does, but I feel like it's good for hair and skin as well. I feel like there's so much more I wanted to say, but I can't remember anything else, and I've talked about all the stuff that I did write down, so if I remember anything I'll just write extra stuff in the description. But for now, that's what I was going to do. A sort of a little bit of a length check, so I don't really know how to do these things. My hair's in the start, can't be asked to take it down, but what I'll do like a quick turn so you can see how it looks at the back. I don't know if you got any of that. Well, that's what my hair looks like at the back. I hope it's blended nicely. So I guess I'll take a bit from the back at the bottom. Okay. So that's where we're at the moment. That's about collarbone at the back. And then I guess either side crown. Is that how people do it? I really need to wash it now, it's kind of itching me. So let me just take, I don't know, that bit. Might be a bit too big. That is also about collarbone length. Take a bit from here. Oh, that side's a bit shorter. So that bit is like, it's like, oh, collarbone length as well, but just the tip has just dragged a little bit down there. And then, I don't know how you would do this. Oh, I don't have a ruler, but I'm not really too bothered about that. Let's see. The crown is about, it's just so like, and not even like a proper measurement, but the crown goes half the way to the tip of my first finger, if that is any, if that means anything to you. But yeah, okay, I think I've done all that I want to do now. I'll probably do some more random hair videos, like if I'm dyeing it or if I'm trying new products again, but the updates are going to be far between. I probably won't do another one now until maybe I'm a year. I don't know why I decided to do this now. Like, I thought it would be about 6 months, but I checked and it's 5 months. But I thought, my hair's looking good, let me just come and do a video about it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you're getting on with your hair journey, if you have one going on at the moment, and if you have any queries or anything you want to ask me, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and I'll speak to you in another video soon. Bye.